welcome to another episode of Robbie Can here at Willow Rock Brewing Company. Today we're doing Heritage Hill Pompey Pams versus Warhorse Change Rotating IPA.
Hi, I'm Kevin! And that's Rockney!
Maybe that's like hungover Elmo, like...
This is our latest episode. All this is going to be cut out.
Okay, I was terrified for a second.
Cross.
Wow, yeah, nothing on the bottom. He's getting really good at wrapping these cans. It must have something on, like, here, because, like, see how...
Obviously.
Yeah. Welcome to our latest episode of Robbie Raps a Can. Robbie Raps a Can!
And the beers.
All right, let's get right to it.
I almost unwrapped it.
All right,
Almost
wow,
went
yeah,
straight to unwrapping. I'm like, what are we drinking today?
I know it's been a minute since we've done
listen,
this, but yeah.
I don't normally do this at all. Well, it looks like we got a hazy IPA.
We got a hazy
We got to
something.
make sure our producer gets some because he bought this for us. To try.
He does. Robbie's great.
There you go.
I don't know about as a producer, but we...
He's definitely good at a cameraman, like starting to record right away. Let's see if we can get some of that good stuff at the bottom. Oh yeah, we got some big head retention right off the bat.
Very pretty.
Good, fresh.
Oh wow,
notes.
yeah.
So
So very citrus forward.
I would say this has probably been canned recently. A little bit of dank.
Yeah, I get a ton of citrus.
I'm gonna call it vegetal, but it's not the bad kind. It's kind of like the hops are almost still in the glass type of vegetal.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm gonna say, not calling it a bad and off flavor.
I get a little bit of graininess, but it's actually quite nice. It blends in there very nicely with that sort of dank and kind of herbal, vegetal, as you were saying, hop presence.
I get like a little tang on the palate. I wonder what the pH is as well.
So that my nose has that too. Like I get a little, and that's where that graininess comes from. You can get that from kind of a swing of different pH levels. So
I get some tangerine notes on the top.
oh yeah, okay. Almost to the point of maybe being a sour IPA. Am I going too far with that maybe?
Yeah, that's not a sour IPA to me.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
It's acidic.
yeah, I mean it's there.
We can draw that. Okay,
Yeah,
all right. So
but
it's quite acidic.
I'm not picking up
That low pH, Robbie picked it up on his nose, or on his taste. I picked it up on the nose. I definitely get it in the taste. But it's great. It blends very nicely with that citrus forward tangerine, like you said.
Yep, tangerine for sure.
Orange blossom honey. I think it's great, personally.
Yeah, I think it's very good. I would drink.
Yeah,
I would drink that for
it's
sure.
really nice.
Haze person.
Yeah, haze people.
Haze people.
No, we can't haze people anymore. There's a whole
Oh
thing.
yeah, definitely don't haze people.
Yeah, no.
You've got a clue to
So
what
this
that
one was
beer
cool.
would
This one's got a little black tab, and Robbie says that I should be smart enough to immediately know what this beer is. I'm not. So
I mean, I might be.
We're gonna try it anyway.
I'm pretty sure I am. If it's what I think it is.
That is how you would know. If it's what you think it is, then you know.
Obviously hazy. Another good, nice pour from our bartender here to my left.
Once or twice. So this is a lot of tropical. You get a lot of peach, fruit rings, kind of like candy.
Yep.
In the nose.
Hops are a little less bright in this beer than the previous. That could be from.
I kind of want to clean my palate from that other beer.
We're gonna cut this part out unless I monologue.
So this one, to me, is a little bit more balanced because of the lack of strong acidity like the first one had. So the aroma on this one, we were talking peach rings and sort of kind of a candy-like citrus forward sweetness. And that kind of follows through for me in the flavor. I get citrus and then a nice little kind of grain bill to it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a touch of greeniness to the end. This, I mean, in comparison of the two beers, this one has a lot more acidity to it, and this has a lot more sweetness. This is a little bit more stickiness on the tongue.
Yeah, the body on this is definitely thicker.
Yeah, definitely. I would say there's probably more grain per, for the mash than this one is, for sure. I would probably assume that this was canned more recently than this one. To me, the hop notes are a little bit more muted on this one.
That's the second
for
one.
my nose and 2. But that doesn't say anything about the beer. It's just in comparison of the 2 beers. Normally I open second, so he probably planned it the other way around, and I totally ruined up the whole thing. So we're gonna have to take it again.
Maybe. Great head retention on this one. You notice it's kind of persistent. It stays.
Yep.
It's sort of like, if you can see it, it has like its own sort of identity on it. All signs of good grain quality, good mash pH, good
Do you
fermentation.
guys have a preference?
Preferences are always so hard.
Yeah, they're both like good examples, I think, of the style.
Yeah.
So for me, they're very different examples, I think, of New England IPAs. And what's fun about it is that they're not, neither one is wrong, but it's sort of like like when you order a sour beer nowadays, it's like you almost sometimes don't necessarily know what their definition of sour is going to be, so you don't really know what you're going to get. Same thing here. You wouldn't be wrong to get either one as a New England IPA, but they're 2 very different beers. Personally, I think my preference is actually going to be number 2. I like the acidity in number 1, but it's just a little bit strong for me.
I agree with all that, and I'm like, as a style, New England, it seems like these 2 are on 2 different sides of the spectrum. Within the style, they both fit. They both work really well within the style. I like them both. If I could take the hop bill from number 1 and put it in number 2, I would probably like that the best.
Yeah.
I like the hops are brighter in this one. I like that citrusy note. This is a little bit more muted, and like I said, like it probably was canned just a little bit sooner.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark, and is this 4-piece pale? No? Okay. So it reminds me more of like a New England pale ale than a New England IPA. Kind of because of what you're saying. But I was just assuming maybe it had less of a...
I wonder if either, now sort of thinking, I wonder if either labels actually call it a New England IPA.
Yeah,
They might just say it's like an IPA.
I would almost call this a pale, but it may be due to canning or something to that effect. So do we want to open them up and see what we got?
I would take my stab in the dark at that one, judging by the black pull tab.
Right, you know more
and
about that.
the top, all the way to the top, that it could be an Alchemist beer, and it could be Heady Topper. That's just judging by the top.
I don't remember Heady Topper being so acidic though.
Neither do I. That's why I was like, that was going to be my stab in the dark. It doesn't, to me,
For number 2?
For number 1, no, for...
Yeah, that was
number
number 2.
Yeah.
Just because of the pull tab and the rim around the top, it doesn't taste what I remember a Heady Topper tasting like, but
who else uses black ring?
yeah, who else goes all the way to the top like that? So that's my guess. I could be wrong. I'm just going by the can, not by the beer taste. I made that decision before we even tasted that beer. So you could have added that beforehand.
Okay.
All right.
Flip them open.
You got number 1, so go ahead.
Number 1.
It's like Christmas.
Ooh.
It's like Christmas, but we already played with the toy.
All right. It looks like we have Heritage Hills Pompey Palms, New England IPA that I crushed the can a little bit.
You want to
Good
show it
work,
off?
Billy.
All right. Hi, Billy.
That one
I'm
has
sorry. Hi, Bill.
William.
William. Billiam.
Billiam. Barrel?
Barrel aged Billiam. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Robbie's doing the air drum in the background. Oh, sweet Jesus.
This was so much
This
tape.
taping's too good.
How are we going to identify
so-
the top of this can?
Look
Maybe
how high
just
the
because
wrap
it was
goes.
color, because like we would know what the wrap is. So this is Change, a rotating double dry hopped IPA from Warhorse, containing Strata, love it, Columbus, love it, Equinox. Yeah. But yeah, so that's cool. Warhorse down in Geneva.
That does lend to that
This
being
pairs
more
with
goodness.
Across the Borderline by Willie Nelson as a musical pairing.
Hence-
I think that's Willie Horse Nelson. That's a little scary.
So
Look at his teeth.
No.
Look at it.
There's got to be a better joke for Willie Horse Nelson than Willie Horse Nelson.
I'm waiting.
So can you read the hops in that one again? I know what's in the Heritage Hill, so I can tell you guys.
Strata, Columbus, and Equinox.
Dry hopped with Nectaron, Sabro, and New York grown Chinook. Yeah.
So Nectaron's fun. That's brand new. Haven't tried it yet, but I've heard good reviews of it.
And 1222. So yeah, they're about a month apart. So
You called it.
I mean that slightly less muted hop flavor and nose is probably a little bit on the cans because that's nearly impossible to keep around for too long. So buy those IPAs and drink them quick.
Immediately. Also,
Don't waste time.
Warhorse has a really ballin' canning line. Like, really nice.
Plus some sweet wrapped cans. And Willie Nelson shows up every once in a while.
Oh, Warhorse. I get it now. Because he's a horse. And they're Warhorse. That's why he's a horse. It was very obtuse for a minute there for me.
All right.
I wonder if they make everybody horses.
We're going to send it off. It's a great time. Love seeing you guys. We are open 7 days a week. Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8. Friday, 2 to 9. Saturday, 12 to 9. And Sunday, 12 to 5. Come see us. Come say hi and drink some beers with us.
Cheers.
Who's recording that?
So welcome to another episode of Robbie Raps a Can here at Will Rock Brewing Company.
bit.
Yeah, show some emotion.
Jeez, act like you like being
So,
there.
all this is going to be cut out.